What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Big Bike BMX. My name is Isaac, and today's topic is buying bikes online and not getting scammed. What say you? Okay, you guys, you cannot open a post on Instagram or Facebook or something without somebody posting scammer alert, right? It is a big deal. People are out there being shady, posting up pictures of other people's bikes and saying, hey, I have this for sale. Send me some money, whatever. I am in the market for a rare bike, and so I am a prime target for someone that could get scammed by somebody doing one of these things. So I'm going to walk you through the whole process. First of all, I have to find a bike. I'm looking for so I left SE in December. It is now February, and I'm looking for a 29er. The only 29-inch BMX bikes that Supercross makes were released in 2020 for their 30-year anniversary. And they made 30 chrome and 30 black, and they only made them in a complete bike. And so if you can find one of the 30 of each color from somebody that's willing to sell one, cool. I'm trying to find one in the most stock configurations possible, in the best condition I can find. But I'm not really picky on the condition because I'm probably going to put my own parts and stuff on it. So we'll see how that goes. Right now I'm just hunting to look for one, and I put up a couple posts, say I'm looking for one of these bikes. So we'll see how it goes. I know I've got one lead I'm about to call from cycles. So I'm gonna try and call them. We'll see what happens and see how this goes. We're gonna look them up and call them. Hey man, I'm calling from out of state. I'm looking for I heard you had a Supercross 29-inch SX250. You have it? Awesome. How much are you asking for that? Cool. Okay. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, so they priced that bike. That is I won't even tell you how much they wanted for it. It was a lot, well over $2,000. And look, the bike was 12, I think, when it complete, 12 complete. You can't throw an extra $1,000 on there. And it didn't have all the original parts. It was like had other stock stuff, like a kind of a basic Haro seat on it and stuff. So that was it's for sale, but we just want to keep it. So we're gonna price. It's like we'll see if we can find one. I've got somebody messaged me, Johnny Klein from Facebook, messaged me. He's like, hey dude, I'm looking for some too. He said he has one. As soon as he sells the Bassett that he's got, he said he'll hit me up. So I'm gonna ping that guy and just see what's up with him, see how it goes. Hope. We'll be back. What's up, bros? We are back. I talked to my friend Johnny Klein. He lives in San Diego. I'm over here in Phoenix. He's got a chrome bike that he's willing to sell. We talked about price, and that one seems pretty good for me. It is pretty dialed. It's pretty untouched. So we're talking about that. So it looks like I found one. He's going to sell me one secondhand. I didn't ask what number. All I know is it's chrome. So we're going to move forward with that. We'll see how it goes. So from this point, basically, I assume we're just going to transact. I'm feeling pretty comfortable about it because Johnny Klein has a good reputation. He posts a lot on like Facebook, Instagram, places like that. So he's, in this case, it is someone that is not just posts bikes for sale. This is someone that is a contributor in the big BMX community, in the SoCal custom bike building community. I've seen pictures of like his current like bikes that he has. He sent me pictures of the bikes. I'll put those up right now. So he's got some really cool bikes. He actually has two Supercross, three actually. He's got a chrome, a black, and a chrome. So he's going to sell me a spare chrome. So I'm pretty psyched about that. I know I'm headed to San Diego for Dirty Fest coming up real soon. So in the end of April. So he's just going to hang on to it. Why ship it when I can meet him down in LA? I can just swing down, go down from Phoenix to San Diego and then up to LA or Temecula for Dirty Fest. So I'm just going to pick it up at Dirty Fest. So I'm stoked, man. Found one. We're going to swap money and all that stuff then. So wasn't as bad as I thought. Found it from a reputable person. I found a good price, a fair price. I'm not trying to lowball anybody, but I'm also not trying to pay COVID prices for something because it's, I understand it's a rare bike, but at the same time, I also know the value of stuff. So I'm not going to overpay for something. If someone comes too high, I'll do exactly what I did with the bike shop and no thanks. But I was able to find it with Johnny in a good price range. It's high, but it's worth it. So also kind of paid for some peace of mind because it's somebody that I know. It's not just Johnny @ on Instagram saying I've got your bike. So I'm stoked. Let's do this. What's up, you guys? I just bought a bike. I want to shout out Johnny Klein and Jason M. I didn't get permission to use your last name, Jay, so I'm just going to say Jason M. Dude, this is random. I've been telling people on Facebook and on social media I'm looking for a SX250 29, the Supercross. There's only 30 made of the black, 30 made of the chrome. My buddy Johnny Klein's like, dude, I kind of have a line on one. It was perfect. I was going to buy a chrome one from him. And then he's like, dude, you want chrome or black? And I was like, I prefer black. He found another one in Galveston. So he kind of coordinated me talking to this guy, Jason, that he was working with. So he kind of passed off the sale, essentially. He's like, hey, dude, just work with him. So he could have he could have bought the bike, had it shipped to San Diego where he lives, and then added a premium and sell it to me and being like, hey, dude, here's this bike. But he didn't. He's a stand-up guy. He's like, hey, dude, I'm just going to hook you up with this guy. So shout out to Johnny. I don't know if you prefer Johnny or Johnny. Johnny, you get it. And also shout out to Jason in Texas. He was over by Galveston. I was out there with the SE Island ride out last year. Didn't get to meet him, but he knew who I was. So he was like, hey, dude, I'm going to help you out. So he was really cool. He was ready to sell his bike. He took his bike over to his local bike shop and had Justin. So I got Johnny, Jason, Justin. Justin is the guy that shipped or boxed up and packaged the bike over at Bicycles of South Shore. So shout out to that shop. You guys, if you're buying a bike from somebody you don't know, a high priced bike, first of all, it's a risk. There's so many scams out there. What made me feel good about this are the people involved. Johnny, I trust that guy. But, he's hooking me up with a guy, Jason. He doesn't know either. Jason was cool enough to be like, yeah, man, here's a picture of the bike. Here's a picture of me taking it to the bike shop. Here's a picture at the bike shop. How do you want me to ship this? He gave me all these options. All right, you guys, I just talked to Jason Mosier from Texas, and we have a deal. So I'm going to buy this bike from Jason out in Texas. I'm pretty psyched about it. He's had it. He's the original owner. It's in great condition. You guys, this is what makes this cool. He is going to take his bike, the bike he's selling me, down to his local bike shop. I think it's Bicycles of South Shore. They are going to box it up in the original. He even has the original white Supercross box that this bike came in. He's going to take it to his bike shop, have it packaged up, and then he's going to have it sent to me as soon as it's packaged up. We agreed on a price of the bike, and then I'm going to pay for him to take it to his bike shop, have them put noodles and foam, package it up, put it in the box, get it ready, and then Jason just has to ship it, drop it off at I guess UPS store, wherever you drop off UPS stuff that big. I've never shipped a bike, so I don't know. So we'll see. Pretty psyched though. Found a black one. Psyched about that. So next up, I guess I'll hit you up as soon as I'm done paying or whatever. What's up, y'all? It's a brand new day. I'm psyched. I just got pictures of Jason Mosier sent me pictures of the bike in his truck, the bike at the shop, and then the guy from the bike shop sent me pictures of it with it completely wrapped and then the bike done. So now I've been in contact with Johnny, who helped me find the bike, Jason, who's actually selling the bike, Justin, who works at Bicycles of Southside or South Shore. And I've talked to, he's sending me pictures of this is how I'm packaging your bike. So I have zero doubts that this is any kind of scam. I've talked to 3 different people. I can look up this bike shop on Google Maps, find the brick and mortar store. I've seen pictures of the inside. I've seen pictures of everybody because they're kind of standing around talking. He sent me a picture of the bike inside. So I have no doubt this is a real bike shop. I can look it up. I can see it. I've spoke to somebody through Instagram that works at that bike shop. And then Jason. So this is everything. There's no red flags for me that is kicking off. The price is good. There's nothing if I didn't ask for pictures of the bike because I felt pretty confident. I already had pictures earlier, but he's been sending me pictures proactively of here's me. I'm going to the bike shop now. Here's a picture of the bike in the back of my truck. Here I am at the bike shop. It's all packaged up. So he hung out there with his bike shop guys while they did this, took pictures of them wrapping it. Then the guy that's packaging was like, hey man, I really hope you like the way I packaged this. So I'm feeling extremely confident. The bike goes into the mail tomorrow, Sunday, and then I should have the bike sometime next week. Hopefully by the weekend. If it's not, whatever, it'll be here when it gets here. So
8 semesters later.
all right, UPS is right there. Just dropped off the bike. Got this sticking through, but I'm not too worried about it. A lot of people get stressed about like, oh my God, my bike's gonna be destroyed. I think that's gonna be just fine, you guys. Relax a little bit when you get bikes. Rest of the box is great. This looks cool. Looks good. Got a little scuff there. This. Got another spoke, probably a wheel sticking out there. What is that? Yeah. But you guys, this is a secondhand, like the box is the original box. So I know a lot of people be like, oh my God, let me take a picture of this and put it on Facebook and complain about X, Y, or Z. Not worth it. I got the bike I wanted. Let's take a look at what it looks like inside.
The next day.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back. I've got the bike inside. We're all the way over here at Average Joe's Ride Shop in Scottsdale. I've got my guy Sean working on the bike right now. So we're gonna go inside. We're gonna take a look at the bike. We're just gonna go over it. I need to get some new brakes, just because they're the ones that are on there are older, and they're just rather get some new brakes. I was gonna swap the chainring, but the chainring I have on now is 36. The one that came on the bike is a 33, but my rear cog is an 18. So 33, 18 on that big of a bike, I'll be pedaling and getting nowhere. So I'm gonna leave the profile sprocket on, but we'll talk about what we're doing. Let's go look.
It was dope.
All right, Sean's in the house. What's up, Sean? Haven't seen you in a minute.
What up, homie?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sean's looking at my bike. Seth is over here doing bike shop stuff. All right, so we've got the SuperCross SX250 29er. Sean had these wheels laced for a different bike, so this is actually the first time I've got to use these.
But they look really good on there.
They do. They look good on here, and they look good on the bike that they were originally going on.
Give me 1 second. Sorry. Average Joe's Ride Shop.
I'm gonna throw some box 3s on here. I don't have an opinion on box brakes. I just like the box brakes. And the brakes that came on here.
No, I don't. I'm not.
They are Dicom.
I mean,
but
you can still come
you
here
look
and
in
drop it
here,
off, like the shop's
it's
open.
just a little bit like the
I just
plastic's a
won't
little
be
bit
back till
older.
Monday.
And so I just figured I wanted to get some new brakes. So they had a pretty cheap little kit. I already had the lever, so I'm gonna put on a new brake pull lever, brake cable, all the parts there. This is the sprocket that came with the bike when you ordered it originally. It is a 33. I was gonna put it on here just to have the original look that Bill designed. However, this is a 36. I don't know if I can zoom in and you can see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually in like
There's a 6. You can kind of see the right there, 3/6. So that is a 36 tooth sprocket. So that with the 36 and an 18 in the back, I'm kind of back here. I just got the smallest one I could at the time, and 18 is what they had. So a little bit stuck, but this does have the red line. It's the 2-bolt pinch. When I was a kid, it was 1, but it has this. It had that same sticker. It had this. I love this look, you guys. I can't tell you how many hours I polished my cranks when I was a kid because they were the nicest part. I had red line flights and HP 48s. So I bought like chrome polish, and I would polish my cranks and my the top of my hoops all the time. I was so proud of those when I was a kid. So anyway, there's that. Sean's gonna come over here, mess with some brakes, get that dialed up. I'm gonna run the red brakes in the back, the blue lever up here, and I'll put some put the black grips back on it, and we'll call it a day because these are some older bars that I had. All right, so Sean's gonna do a quick walk through the bike. I looked at it when I got it out of the box, but he'll do a look at it, see if we need to grease anything, take a look at tensions and all that. So Sean, I bought this bike from Texas from a gentleman named Jason. And so today's episode, we're just talking about when you buy a brand new bike that is used, before you ride it, take it to your shop, take it to your mechanic, and they will look over your bike, make sure that you're not about to set off into doom. Not because there's a mechanical because there's a mechanical failure,
Just
sure.
shipping. You never know what can happen in a box.
There's
Yeah.
that. There's I'll be honest, you guys. There's so many. There's a joke here in Phoenix that if I go to a ride out, someone has to bring a wrench because I always have my bolts are always loose.
You say it's a joke, but it's real life.
It's real life, you guys.
It's not my fault.
It's not. It's because I do stuff like this. I'll take the wheel off to go in the car, and then
That's my disclaimer.
yeah, I
swear I tighten things.
He does. But I'll show up and like my bolts will be loose somewhere or something will fall off. So
I'm gonna start carrying wrenches to work on your bike during the ride out, not mine.
I bring them, dude. You just put them in my backpack.
See, yeah, perfect.
So
I'll bring what you need and you carry it.
right.
I'll have a little like Isaac roll.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
that'll be embarrassing. I like it,
but super helpful.
absolutely helpful. So, dude, what do you when you get a new bike and you're inspecting it? Is there any advice you got for kids out there that, because they do this on offer up all the time?
I mean, the only thing I can say is, I mean, every used deal is different. Make sure it's what you paid for, first off. And then for one, I mean, the huge thing that determines value is condition. So if someone's saying that it's in mid condition, new condition,
Sure.
slightly used, make sure that when you get it, it's that condition. Or like usually a lot of people like, if there's little scratches, which isn't it's not a bad thing. But like if this was someone claiming that this is new, clearly this isn't new. Because there's little guys, but like as a ridden bike should be.
I would,
yeah.
See, I don't know what I would classify that, because to me, like if I see, this is why I don't sell my bikes, you guys. Like what up here, that right there is just, to me, that's brake cable rub. That's not like, I guess it's
just ridden. It's not new.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
it's definitely not. This thing is in really, really good shape.
Yeah.
Like
He took really good care of it.
quite like a little bit of like just like surface scratches. Like, and even with that you could probably get that out. You know what I mean? If you went crazy with, some polishing stuff and whatnot, but or people that know how to work paint.
Super good.
It'll probably come out, but like it's clean.
It's good shape. I mean, the stickers over here a little bit.
But
a couple dings here.
It's your foot. Like it's like
I expect that stuff though, so I don't complain about it. You know what I mean?
that just means the dude wrote it actually, and that's the cool part.
He broke it. He broke it.
Like it's not just sitting in a room.
Jason, you did good, man. Justin, you did a good job shipping it and packaging it. Bro,
Everything
the box
looks good.
The box was jacked. You
Oh,
would not
for real?
believe it,
Holes
dude.
and all that.
The axle for the front wheel was sticking out the box, and it had like a 4-inch line. But I saw how packaged it was before.
I was saying,
So
I think you posted pictures.
pretty calm,
and
yeah.
It looks pretty good.
I was pretty calm. So
I approved.
there you go.
If that means anything.
That means a lot to me.
The golden wrench, please.
The golden wrench.
Right.
Yeah.
That was
In
funny.
fact, this is it. Mike Miranda. Hollywood Mike
Oh,
Miranda
yeah.
stood right here and worshiped Sean for the golden wrench.
Yield right
He bowed down.
Bowed down to Sean.
Like that was quite unexpected. I laughed like nervously because
Yeah.
I didn't know what like. That's
So
cool.
that's cool. What are we gonna do today?
So basically, we're gonna redo brakes, maybe chain, just because it's something like chains are one of the things that when I first get bikes, like it's like grips.
I'm a habit. Yeah, it's a habit.
Like grips kind of thing. Like the first things I always do is usually brake pads, grips, and a chain.
Yeah.
Just because that's where you touch most of it. The brakes, I'm just picky about.
I don't
kind of
mind.
thing.
I don't mind the box 3s. I'll swap these to cool stops.
I was gonna say
and then we're good.
these calipers with cool stop pads.
They're legit.
I mean, there's not. I mean, not to be cocky, but I know the wheels are down because I built them.
Yeah, these and they're still tight, dude.
Like,
from when
yeah.
you guys
So
might,
I don't have to worry about anything with
I
the
can't
wheels.
prove to you the tension, but you can see I'm kind of
Yeah,
like they haven't been ridden. He's still
they're if you look at the sidewall, there's not much brake rub.
there's no brake rub. I
Yeah.
haven't touched. They haven't been ridden. So
So
yep. All right, cool. We'll just get to you taking a look at the bottom bracket, make sure that's good, and then we're golden.
yeah,
It's a Spanish. I don't think it got rode too hard, and it sounds fine when I pedal it, dude. It's smooth as butter. So
yeah. It's,
I don't want to change it until it's It's still butter smooth.
Yeah.
So cool, man. All right, Sean is back doing this thing. We swapped out brake lever, swapped out the grips because we saw that this matches this. Can I see the color? It matches really well.
Kind of close.
The blue is just
Close
blue.
enough.
I don't mind.
It looks good though on this side, like where it runs.
Yeah. Let's go over there and look.
I mean, basically.
Yeah. I'll take it. Little Pop's color is cool. The other thing I did, I got rid of the, I had some purple Evil Alloy Volcano cone washers here. Put on just the regular black profile. Put those other purple ones on a different bike. But. And then what I'd like to do is just get some of the flatline bars from SuperCross that are a little bit lower. But until then, we'll go with these. All right, you guys, I'm in my favorite parking lot, doing my thing. Figured I'd show you my new 29er. This is the 30-year anniversary, SuperCross 29 SX250. I did a couple of changes because it was brand new. I got a new brake cable, brake lever, brakes. What else? I swapped the wheels because I laced these up for my camo Big Flyer before I left SC, and I got them built, and I never got to ride them because I didn't have a 29. So the minute I got this, I figured let's try those. Profile, here we go. Profile Elite Hubs. Sean from Average Joe, Swanky Sean, the Wheel Maestro, built these. They do have pink nipples, teal case, like the housing, titanium parts. It's really nice, it's cool. Got the new brakes. The 29, this version, the 30-year anniversary has the Tonge chromoly. The brand new SX250 for the 33-year has a Reynolds. So this is the only time they'll use Tonge. It was a throwback, a special edition, only 30 black, 30 chrome made. This is 57, they ended at 60. So basically what they did, the chrome went from number 1 to 30, 31 to 60 was the black. This is serial number, can't see it down there, but it's 57. So, did come with Redline flights. These are the pedals it came with. Repop flights with the 2 pinch bolts, not the 1. We're not that fancy. There we go. We got the Imperial sprocket from Profile. It did come with a 33 tooth sprocket, but 33 with the 18 in the back is too light. So I kept this one on. This is what the gentleman Jason had when I bought it. So Jason, we're gonna ride your sprocket for a while until I can find a 36 from Ride Out Supply. So, all right. But that is the rest of this bike. It's the same as the Chrome SX250. It has a 6 bar in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That makes this back end stiffer. So when you crank and you pedal, put your, you get some power generating down here to the back. This has a less chance of flex, which is fantastic. It does have the Carrera seat. I love these seats. I will tell you why. Right under here, so right under here is a cutout. So I can press down in there. It's covered in foam, but that gives you relief when you're riding for long distances. It's really, really nice. Golf dimple leather on the front. It's nice. This is the anniversary stem. I'll lay it down so you can see. It is 89, 30-year logo on the bottom. And what I do like about this is, see how much there is on the bottom versus the top. If I flip that stem over, I can drop the bars down lower if I have taller bars. So anyway, let's go ride it and check it out. Show you what it can do. I gotta get a haircut. So my first impressions on this bike, I really like the way that it rides. It's comfortable. I haven't ridden 29 in a long time. I forgot what a 29 feels like. I do. So this is my third Supercross. I have a 26 race bike, the NV RS7, that I've been using out at Chandler BMX, just riding around with my daughter on hangout nights, you know, like practice nights. So that's the bike I'm using there. That's the one with the carbon fiber forks and the carbon bars. It's a 26. I love that bike. It's very comfortable. Then my everyday fun bike has to be that 26 SX250. It's like this bike, only it's chrome. It's 26-inch version of this, and I've yet to have more fun in the last 10 years as I've had on that bike. The 26, I was riding a 27.5 on SE. I loved the 27.5. I thought the 26 would be too small, and it turns out 26 is perfect. I love it. 27.5 is still probably my favorite, but we'll see. So far, I like the 29 and the 26. Supercross doesn't have 27.5 yet. We'll see. Maybe in the future. But for now, I'm pleased. Is almost said a bad word. I'm really pleased with this bike. This will probably be like my ride out long distance bike. My 26 SX250, the chrome one, will be just my hanging out, having fun in my parking lot bike, and then the NB will be my race bike that I'll just take to the track with the kids. So pretty psyched, man. 3 bikes, 3 different purposes, but they all do the same things. I can take the wheelie bike, I can take the 29, I can wheelie that, I can take the race bike and wheelie that one-handed. So they're all fun. They're all, ironically, like they're all real close to the same geometry. Steep head tube, short back end, light. Can't beat that combo. All right, y'all, let's go have some fun.